Hi everyone, my name is Simon Ripley and I'm a lecturer in the School of Education. Neurodiversity refers to a group of conditions or a set of traits that impact on the way that somebody's brain processes information. And at various times that's been seen as a negative. And I think we're in a really fortunate situation now that no matter what's going on, and there's still a long way to go, but being different has never been more accepted. And I think that we're able to capitalize on that and really use that as an opportunity to grow. And you don't need a diagnosis to put things in place. And I didn't have a diagnosis when both here and in other work settings and social settings, um, people accommodated and approached me in a very supportive way. And I found that really useful. And that helped me to be more myself and be a better version of myself, a more effective version of myself. But when that support wasn't in place, I wasn't able to do that, and it impacted on my anxiety, it impacted on my self confidence, it impacted on the way I interacted with people. About raising awareness, and the more that we know, then the better we are able to support people. Knowledge is really important and understanding is really important, but approach is really important as well. So I talk quite often to my students about the principle of psychological safety, where that's people feel comfortable being themselves and potentially making mistakes and being open about that because we want to learn from that. A few of the things that I found really supportive since I came to university are the Enable Network. So that's a group of staff who attend regular sessions that are related to discussing issues to do with disability and challenges that they face. It's not all about neurodiversity, and it's really benefited me massively, and I can't say this enough, in terms of being able to discuss um, not just my needs, but the needs of other people and things that can be put in place to support them. Being actually given the opportunity to meet with other people and encouraged to meet with other people to be open and discover more about things has been incredible. And I haven't experienced that to any great extent anywhere else that I've worked. If you are interested in finding out more, then get in touch with Neve and come along to some of the Enable sessions. Because always make an effort wherever possible to attend the Enable network because it does bring benefit, and hopefully I'm able to contribute towards that as well. And I get to meet new people and pick up on new ideas and network and come up with opportunities for our students through those connections as well. And it's not just about the challenges that we face, it's about capitalizing on our skills and our individuality. Um, and that's gone such a long way to support me as somebody who does have um, neurodiverse conditions, including an anxiety disorder, including ADHD. But again, you don't need to have a diagnosis to attend that, and I think that's a really important distinction. So the Brain Clinic is a development that was introduced just over a year ago, and it's a kind of like structured approach where people are able to explore specifically their neurodiversity and how that impacts on them and their practice, and share things when things go well, but also where things haven't gone necessarily well, and share ideas and strategies, and generally just recognition that we're not in this alone, and having an opportunity to talk to other people who've got or may have neurodiverse conditions and look at some of the key elements that I've never had an opportunity to discuss before. There's been an opportunity recently where we got together with the Brain Clinic, got together with the Carers Network, um, and that was again a great opportunity to talk about where there's overlap there. And it's all about it. It's about support and it's about helping people and providing those safe spaces. And I think that's really important. Just in terms of different ways that some amazing, and I'm going to keep saying amazing colleagues because they are, colleague supporters, is around that understanding that I do need to work in different ways and I need support in different ways. So one of the things around ADHD and some other neurodiverse conditions is around organisation, and I am not the most organised person. And everyone's really willing to support me with that. So one of the things that I always say to people is that if they don't hear back from me on something, then please email me or let me know that I haven't done something I'm supposed to have done. And that's not because I'm not professional. It's because actually I know that there are a million things flying through my mind. And I genuinely would hate for somebody to think that I hadn't prioritised something that was important to them.